Hey everybody, how's it going? Christian from Treasure Town here, and today we're going to be back with another half pound of world coins that we're going to be searching through. I paid a little more so I could get a really good selection of coins, and that's been really holding true, especially over the past couple of half pound lots. We've had some great finds, so I look forward. We'll check for silver, cool older coins, errors, you name it. We'll find out in just a moment, so let's open up the bag and get right to the hunt. And the first coin that's going to be catching my eye today is going to be this older one that looks like it might be from Britain. 1906 is the date. It's a half penny, but it's super, super worn. You don't even really see this with American coins. Just incredible amount of wear. I wonder whose hands that this has touched. Really great piece of history there, as well as a cool numismatic item. Here's a Mexican coin, 20 centavos, 1966. And I can't exactly read what that says, but that pyramid and design, such a great look for the coin. I really like that one. One of my all-time favorite designs across all of the world's coins. And I apologize for that edit, but we have a Sierra Leone 1 cent 1964, really cool coin with Sir Milton Margai. Great design, super nice uncirculated look to it. Next up, we have 10 new pence from Great Britain as well, 1975. So kind of a good variety of countries so far, and I kind of see a wide variety as well coming up. Here's 5 lira. That looks like Turkey in 1982, and it says Turkey Cumhuriyeti with an interesting figure on a horse on the front of the coin. This one, though, is interesting. 100 of something. There's Arabic writing, and I'm going to have to do a little research on that one because I cannot tell. All I know is that it, too, has been very worn over its tenure. This one's going to be a 1983 20 pence coin from Great Britain again. Getting a lot of those coins today, but hey, they're interesting, and we're getting a cool variety too. Here's a Portuguese one, 1990, 5 escudos. So I've definitely not seen this specific design before, so I'm happy to check it out here with you guys today. Here is at 25 cents. And it's a boat, so it's some probably North American one. Commonwealth of the Bahamas, 1981, and that's going to be the first of its kind that I've seen. Really, really interesting. We get a fair amount of Jamaican coinage. Bahamas, obviously, a little further away, but an interesting one to pick up. This is actually kind of what I predicted. I thought it would be some type of older one. We'll just compare quickly. East Caribbean States, 25 cent coin from 1998. And you can see both featuring ships, both in the North American waters, but obviously different places. This one, another 1994 half penny, or 1944 I should say, and I see another one, 1965, creeping up. So just kind of interesting to see how the wear looks too, which fine points, the flags, and the body of the boat kind of wear down over time, and then obviously different obverses. Right here, though, I think this might be our first silver of the day. We have a Curacao, 4th golden, so it's probably tied to the Netherlands and somehow, and you can see that right there actually on the side, but a Wilhelmina Königin, which is queen, so interesting silver pickup right there. Moving on, we're going to see a strangely colored French 1949, 5 francs. So again, Republic of France. Right here is a Swiss one, 2 francs from 1970. That's kind of interesting. This Swiss coin is going to be worth a fair amount of money because the exchange rate with the US dollar and the Swiss franc is pretty similar, and they don't really demonetize their currency. So it's still, this is 2 francs, pretty much like finding $2. So it's actually quite a valuable find. Even though it might not appear. Here you have 20 centavos, well, that's worth pretty much nothing. 1945 Mexican coin. Here, this is Israeli, so Israel, 1 probably new shekel, dropped it, but the coin, again, not worth too much, though it is in a nice uncirculated looking condition. Here's a thick coin, 200 pesos. This is the 1985, which is the 175th anniversary of the independence of Mexico. Really fun, kind of thicker coin, and it has a good inscription on the side there, the independence and liberty, or freedom, I would assume. that's a fun find and pretty unlike most of the Mexican coins we find in these lots. This one is going to be 5 pence. And I think that means it's from Great Britain. Probably the most strongly concentrated Great Britain finds in a while. And it's actually going to cut this video a little bit short, but I'm going to try to get through them all kind of in a similar time. So here's 10 new pence from Great Britain. Here's going to be 2 shillings, 1958, so a little bit older, also from Great Britain. Interesting to see also that shift from the pre-decimal to the post-decimal. You know, they used to have their own pound sterling system, which was kind of convoluted, and they switched to the decimal, meaning that it's out of 100 pence is 1 pound. 1 penny, 1938 from Great Britain as well. It's got a sharp look, featured also in some of the Canadian currency. Here's 1 peseta, I think 1947. Okay, I was going to say 44, but this one's going to be from Spain with Francisco Franco on the front of it. Moving on, we've got another Sierra Leone, similar to before, a 1964 one with Sir Milton Margai on the front of it. Let's see what else we have. Here's 1 pound from Britain. They since have, gotten these out of circulation. You can still trade them in at a bank, but it's probably worth $1.20 or something like that. A solid coin. Interesting, from Great Britain again. Here is a 1 Arabic coin, 1964. Wouldn't surprise me if this was like a FAO issue. I'm going to do a little bit of research so I can find out what it is. It could be Turkish easily, but it could be Algerian or something along those lines. Been eyeing this for a long time. It says Emmanuel 2, so it's going to be old, probably 1860s. 1867, 5 centesimi. So that's actually quite a good pickup for us here. Very worn down, not in the best condition, but there's a lot of history behind this for sure. Thing about everybody who's come into contact with that coin. That's something super fun and interesting. 5 francs here from Belgium, though, 1949, so it's actually slightly older than I would have thought it was, which is always good. Here's a Kuwaiti one. I think it's Kuwaiti dinar. This is probably a 10 of whatever the cents equivalent is. And that looks like it's a ship, some type of ship there. So that's a fun one. Here is another halfpenny, 1943, probably the most worn of the bunch that we've seen from Great Britain so far. And then we'll follow that up. I've never gotten so many from one country in one hunt before. A 1953 sixpence, which is not silver again. Silver cutting off at 1946 in Great Britain. Moving on, right here, 1980, we have 100 won. That's going to be South Korean. I can tell because this guy is on the currency that I've seen from South Korea before, and the won from South Korea are significantly less valuable from the Japanese one. This one is going to be from the E-Mint. It's German, Second Reich, 1875. Okay, so it's a little earlier than I was thinking, which is, again, always super welcome, but that's a really good pickup for us as well. 2 Pfennig. That'll be our oldest find, I think, of the day, unless I'm forgetting something obvious. Or no, I am forgetting. It's the 1867 5 centesimi. 1972 from Portugal, 50 centavos. Solid find for us. Looks like that. I think that's low percentage silver. We'll get to it in a moment. 1962 Greek 2 drachma, and then this has got to be silver. 10 ore from 1945. Yep, Swedish. Just has that silver look to it. I think I've worked a little bit with these Swedish ones before. This is going to be 10 lire from Italy, 1955, all aluminum. And then our last one's this I'm going to do first. So, like destroyed almost. 1862, I think that says. 2 centesimi. That's going to be my best guess from Italy, but that's like so worn. If you thought that this one was old, this has just been destroyed and is really in difficult shape. Here's a 10-cent coin, 1995 from Hong Kong. Okay, and then our last of the day is going to be 5, probably Agrot from Israel. It's a good way to close it out. Not as flashy as some of the stuff we've gotten in the past, but a good concentration of super old coppers will make me very happy with this hunt. So I'll see you guys soon on another one of these half-pound world coin searches. Thanks for watching the video. If you haven't already, I'd encourage you to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay in contact with me on my Instagram, TreasureTownYT, Facebook, TreasureTown, or my website, TreasureTownYT.com. And I love receiving packages from you guys. I'll unbox them in a video once I get enough, and my address for that is TreasureTown, P.O. Box 201, Greenwich, Connecticut, 06836. So I'll see you on some of my other videos.